Alright, what up, Jensen? This is Pulsar. Hope you have a good day. I wanted to do Cyberpunk Edgerunners too. I was actually really wanting to watch it after I finished episode 1, because there was just like a lot that I was pretty impressed with about how the world was described. Not through like, anyone saying anything about the world, but by having David kind of go through all these trials through the world. You kind of get to experience how this world is really working, right, and all of its inequalities that the world's providing, right? Like, I think the big one was probably like the private medic, like the ambulance that showed up and it was like, oh, these aren't people on the client list, and they just pieced out. Like they showed up there first on the scene and then just left. I was like, dude, that's so messed up, right? And it just made me think of like old school, the fire department, and the fact that people are able to buy upgrades to themselves to better themselves, like better their knowledge or their first like their physical well being. It's like so crazy, and it's also like not, I think, completely unreal to imagine, right? Like a future like that, and it was, to me, it was just fascinating to see that it doesn't seem implausible, right, for that kind of world to happen, right? And with it, I am also really curious about how David's going to react to all these things that happen to him, right? Him losing his mom, him being in debt with the apartment. I'm not in debt, but like they can't afford rent, and I'm just kind of curious what direction he'll go in, right? Because like I think at the end of the day, he was still really caring to his mom, right? He has like some kind of like morality that he's trying to like he has, right? And I'm curious what's going to happen to David as a character going forward, all right? So we're gonna hop right into it. At the bottom left, there's a playback timer, and that's where I'm at in the episode. So feel free to watch along. All right, here we go. Um, 3, 2, 1. We're in it. Oh yeah, I found out the studio was a Trigger, and I keep getting Bones and Trigger mixed up. Like to me, they kind of do the same things, like which is like kind of like really fun action stuff. I feel like Trigger's been more on the scene though. It looks so weird because like, the bag is moving. I thought it was like a tentacle. Damn, look at him getting potato chips on his waist. You can install it for free? Oh, dude, the fact that he's just biting the metal. I think the blood's purple out of effect, right, rather than... Is there no opening? Is he just bleeding through his window? Not his window, his coat. Okay. He's on it, dude. He lost everything. I wonder how he knows he can win this fight. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like... It's pretty crazy because by doing this he's completely ruining his future, right? But like, do you want to be a part of that future with these people, right? That's what his mom wanted. He's gonna quit. Yeah. He kind of gave into the... What the hell? Yo, he's Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess he kind of has the hair. Just turn him blue? Are they just looking at the spine?
マーカス、教えてくれ。なぜ息子が殴られる不愉快な映像を見せられなきゃならんのかね。
この生徒はデイビッド・マルティネス、17歳、サントドミンゴ出身。成績は優秀ですが、先日違法デバイスによりアカデミーのシステムを破壊。父親はおらず、母親は事故により死亡。現在、多額の負債を抱えており、
何の関係がある？
彼の異常な動き。このインプラントはジェームス・ノリス元中尉のサンデビスタンに間違いありません。
Oh, wait, why does... So that was the guy that I thought was a game, right?
彼には副作用が見られません。並外れた体制があると推測され、例のプロダクトを試す良い人材になり得る可能性があります。
なるほど。
Oh, so the guy was freaking out because it was a side effect of the implant. Yeah, that's what I was kind of talking about. Like, you don't know how this shit's gonna work on your body, right, when you install shit?
社の利益を全てにおいて優先される。私のせがれは分かっているさ。
The cultural sensei.
マルティネス君、規則に基づいた退学手続きが自動で行われました。が、田中君の親御さん。
Yeah, I'd give 0 Fs about that too. What's he gonna do though? Because he broke into his own house. I guess it's all, yeah. I like that they acknowledge it. Is it? Like it's post. He's reflecting on it. I like that. Like revenge is such a short-lived, like, feeling to get, dude. It doesn't just never. It never pans out. Like, it's so hollow once you do it. This is what he's landed on. No, I don't think this is. He did last time, so I was about to say it wasn't like a contemplation of suicide or anything. Yeah. These guys love potato chips on their waist, right? Hacking or stealing?
You're
stealing from it. Dork.
チラチラ私を見てたでしょ。
まさか泥棒だったとは。
どっかで会った？
いや、多分初めて。
はあ、こんなもんつけちゃって。ガキがサンデビスタン？それも既製品じゃないわね。別に詮索はしないわ。それがナイトシティでしょ。その代わり、私の仕事を手伝わない。
What?
泥棒を。
私が狙うのは荒坂のやつだけ。
じゃあ俺はコーポに見えたの？
スキャンしたら荒坂アカデミーの ID 登録がね。
Oh, because of school, right?
言われてみりゃコーポのガキには見えないか。
もうやめたよ、あんなとこは。
問題児なんだ。
狙うのはコーポだ。
I like her aesthetic, like her coloring on her face, her hair.
賢く育ててくれた親に感謝なさい。あんたマジで好きだらけ。レクチャーのしがいがあるわ。
それで俺の取り分は？
私が8、あんたが2。
80-20.
はあ？ふざけてる。俺のサンデビスタンが頼りなんだろ。
取ったチップをさばくのもこっち。それにあんたの授業料もあるわ。
授業料ね。実は俺も金がいるんだ。せめて64にならない。
73。仕事が終わったらその場で取り分払うってのでどう？
I like how it's they know they're doing a split, but how much? 730 of what?
で、 デイビッド。つながった。聞こえる？
聞こえてる。
こっちも
Yeah, it's on Wi-Fi.
ターゲットは
3時の方向。
了解。
侵入するわ。OK。準備して。
What are they gonna use it for?
2、1、行くよ。
Oh, because he can do more because he's
成功。
turbojets.
初心者コースよ。次からが本番。
よっしゃ。
おしゃべり中の OL はノーガード。BD 中は美味しいかも。
簡単すぎ。チュートリアルはもういいだろ。
I wonder what they're taking. They're just taking SSD cards from them.
モンスター狩りよ。
オーケー。コーポじゃないよね。
荒坂の用心部よ。3、2、1。
Oh, so is she hacking them to make them eject it, and then he's the one taking
次
them?
で降りるわ。
了解。
どう？うまくやれただろ。
まあ、2割分の仕事はできたかな。
3割だろ。
冗談よ。
乗り換えてまたやる。
路線も変えるわ。そろそろ気づいたやつもいるでしょう。
Oh.
リスクは最小限よ。どうなの？
初心者がよくやるの。負荷の高いインプラントを鳴らしもせずに使ったんでしょう。抑制剤は何を？あれ、保険は？
知らないわ。入ってるようには見えないけど。
誰か呼べる家族は？緊急連絡先とか。
だから知らない。親ぐらいはいるんじゃない？アカデミーの生徒だったって。
荒坂？だからこんな。ちょっと失礼。
Is this all back market?
現状への感想は？
Say back market,
気
black
持ち
market?
悪
抑制剤は何使ってる？
い。何それ？
嘘でしょ？イかれてるわ。
ちょっと通り過ぎて。あら
この子の入れてるインプラント、すごく高価なものなの。
And he's not even sure. There's no one to find.
嫌ならあんたのインプラントもいただく。
デイビッド、やっぱり私が8で、あんたが2だわ。
He's cool. Yo, Lucy's hype. Alright, she's a clear knife. Can David even process, or is he just too busy looking at her going nuts?
あれ？ちょっと、大丈夫？うん？
レバーのどこに連れて？
Kind of curious what the doc's gonna say. Because it seems like they're chill with each other, right?
よー、デイビッド。ひどいざまだな、平気か。いや、何回使った？
6、8回ぐらい。
おいおい、バカか。大人でも発狂する回数だぞ。
なんともなかったんだけど、急に鼻血が出て。
こいつ抑制剤のこと知らなかったみたいだけど。
ああ、必要ないと思ってな。
はあ、切れたやつね。早く薬を出して。
普通のじゃ効かねえからな。ちっと高いぜ。金はあんのか。
金取るのか。
そりゃ当然だろう。サービスは手術代までだ。
これでどう
2日分だな。
Yeah.
それだ。
That's everything, right? That they got? I don't think she even took a cut.
またスカベンジャーに売り飛ばされるのがオチだろうがな。
アークトクリーパーメ。
まだ外すつもりはないようだな。
ない。
そいつを1日に8度も起動させて平気だとは信じられん。お前が鈍感なだけか。だが使いすぎはやめとけ。せいぜい1日に2度、多くて3度までだな。仮に体が受け入れても頭は別だ。こいつは確実にお前さんの精神を蝕むだろうよ。 イバーサイボシスになるってことだ。インプラント一つでそんなの聞いたことない。それくらいやばい代物ってことさ。
I kind of like Doc as a character. I think I really like Lucy though, because I want to kind of see more about her. Because she's like a nut, like clearly a nut.
もういいの？
ああ、
今日はもう仕事
Yeah,
は
she got
や
some
め。
donuts. You see that bag right
やれ
there?
るよ俺。
ダメよ。サイバーサイコの面倒を見るのはごめんだわ。サンデビスタンはいざという時だけ使えばいいわ。他にもやりようはある。
まだ俺と組む気あるんだ。
今日の分返してもらわないとね。
ああ、俺もやりたい。金がいるんだ。
決まりね。
Wait, is the currency called Eddies? Is that what it is? That's what I'm
人
guessing.
稼ぎしない。親に家を追い出されそうでさ。
今日はもうダメ。諦めな。
だよな。
来て。
そう来なくちゃ。
仕事じゃないわよ。
Gonna chill out.
ここよ。
Dude, I'm like leaning in, dude. I'm like really into it.
そうだけ
うん。
ど。もしかして緊張してる？
いや。
初めてとか？
いや。してないって。
座って。ビールしかないからビールね。
Was that bathtub filled with ice?
乾杯。
Yeah, look at her drinking that root beer.
ちょっと。何？まさか酒も初めてなの？
Oh, get over there where it's a sake.
酒はいいんだけど。炭酸とタバコは苦手なんだ。
そんなやついるかな？
本当だって。
ダッサ。あんた服もダサい。
I kind of like how I think that's because he's like underage, right? I think that they really push probably for him to be like this.
出しなよ。
おい。勝手に書くなよ。エッジランナーズ。
サイバーパンクの別名よ。なるんでしょあんた。
JK のエッジランナーズはめっちゃ見てた。
そっち？
そっちこそ。
Why is she taking it off like that? Did she just put it on just to take it off? Oh.
悪い。
いや、悪くはないけど。よく広告でこの世の楽園みたいに宣伝してるけどさ、月開発のためにどれだけ人が死んでるか知ってる？楽園っていうより地獄だよ。
詳しいのね。
アカデミーじゃ広告で言わないことも教えられるからね。
さすが荒坂アカデミーのお坊ちゃん。
そんなんじゃない。
通ってるだけでも十分お坊ちゃんだわ。
違う。
So what, she wants to go to the moon? That's what I'm guessing the photo is, right? The moon.
父親も金もなくてさ、アカデミーなんて行けるような。
I think she just wants to escape, right?
でも母さんは俺をアカデミーに行かせたいって相当無理してて。けど行ってすぐに分かった。こんな奴らに馴染めるわけないって。
それが分かってなんですぐに辞めなかったの？
無理でしょ。アカデミーに行って荒坂に就職して高いところで仕事して、それが母さんの望みっていうか夢ってやつだったから。
それって他人の夢じゃん。
他人？
親子って別々の人間でしょ？あんた人の夢のために生きてるの？
それってダメなことなのかな？
夢は他人のものじゃないわ。
自分には夢があるって口ぶりだね。マジなの？
あんたは地獄って言うけどさ、私にとってはここが地獄。
ここが？
私は遠いとこへ行きたいんだ。
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
いいもの見せてあげる。
I wonder if they ever explore like the world outside of that. You know what I mean? Like more to explore. Like, why are people stuck here? Or like, is everything like this? You know? Oh, it is the moon.
すげえ解像度。太陽熱い。
パーソナルリンク経由で太陽光の熱を感じさせてるの。 リアルな設定だと熱すぎてやばいから、人が感じて大丈夫なくらいにはセーブしてるわ。オフにする？
面白いからこれでいい。
何その格好。
Oh, this is the song that I heard in the trailer that I was like really curious about. I didn't know it was gonna happen in episode 2.
こっち来て。
I don't know, I really am. I just dig this song so much. When she walks in the game, isn't it? I think that's her. Is that her walking in Strive? I think it is. I'll have to grab the clip for it, where you guys will see that I'm not crazy. Damn, this song is giving me vibes. I don't like this. I'm not ready. I like how they're just wearing helmets with no other suits. Gravity, breathe. Some more blues. That's carving.
So, なんで見せてくれたの？
なんでだろう。あんたには見せてもいいかな。私たちいいコンビになりそうじゃない？
そうだね。
I'm watching episode 3. This song is hype, by the way. I don't even know what it's called. I just know it's hype.
エッジを越えちまったな、小僧。
Hmm?
小僧、悪いがそいつは俺だ。返してもらうぜ。
Where's Lucy? You pulled him out? Whoa. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't know she was like a bitch. Damn. That sucks. I wasn't ready for that. Alright, yeah, so that was episode 2. Man. I guess he's just I think it's cool that we saw how quickly they kind of threw him away from the school setting. That like he went all in on just saying no, it's not the path that he's gonna take. He's not gonna try to find a way to fit in because he knows he can't. Right? That's what's going through his head, and then it ends up leading him into this path with this other chick, Lucy. Right? I know her name's Lucy. I don't know what else she is, but that whole scenario, like him kind of going directly into stealing. I guess it's not too out of whack for him, right? Because he was already trying to cut corners with the pirated like software he had, right? To get the firmware updates to this. So now he's with Lucy, basically stealing stuff from people. People that I think it's even funny because it's more targeted about the same school system that caused not about the school system specifically, but what was it, the Arasaka? I think it was the Arasaka group, right? The one that runs the school. And so it's like it's way like he's like he can even like further get behind the scenario where she only steals from Arasaka people, so it gives him a more forgiving way of theft, I suppose I want to say it, right, for him, right? Because I think he still might have a decent like moral ground, but we haven't seen it because it's the way that he was introduced to doing something so brutal. I mean, I don't know if it's really brutal, but I mean, it is kind of brutal. But he needs to make ends meet, right? But the fact that he's stealing from them, the fact that it was targeted on a certain group of people that he's already predisposed to like not giving a F about, I think it's pretty. It makes it easier for him to slip into that hole, right? And now I'm curious what's going to happen because clearly he found someone that kind of fills a void that he probably lost with his mother. Maybe not Lucy's not like necessarily like the mother, but he's probably just needing someone to be able to like have experiences with, right? And the fact that Lucy kind of like betrayed him at the end here really makes me curious how he's gonna move forward from this, right? Like there's like the fact that she was just smoking, I'm not sure if she was betraying him. I don't know if she fully is, just because I think the show is about David. It's not about Lucy, so we'll see. I want to see how this is going to work out. So otherwise, I'll see you guys for episode. We're gonna ignore that. Episode 3. All right, my friends. I'll catch you guys later. Take care of yourselves. All right. Peace.